Now, we can say something poetic and say that the trees are God. And
All right, to know God, it isn't just looking at an idol and like, oh, I know God. That's God. We don't recognize him through idols. We recognize him through his experience, through the work, through the spirit he comes with. Then you also say that people align themselves with God and they still failed. You're not telling the full story because when people do align themselves with God, right, they also somehow fall. Why is that? So God isn't, he doesn't have a magic wand. He's going to take all your problems away. He could, but he wants you to experience life as, as real as he can make it for you through your choices, through your free will. That means we have the ability to disobey God as well. So when these kingdoms fell, they were aligned with God, they disobeyed God somewhere through their alignment with God. And I don't think this is all subjective, right? There is objective truthfulness, like this is bad, this is good. Um, if you feel like humans create objective morality, that's subjective right there. By definition, when humans create something, it's subjective because we all have different feelings. But in a Christian worldview, objectiveness comes from God nature. That's how we judge morality. Is this aligned with God's nature? And also, it's more than belief. Like, um, we can't, like, you can believe in God and still be a bad person. And I'm pretty sure you see this in everyday life. Like, even in the Bible, the Pharisees believed in God, but they made it hard for people to keep the Sabbath. And that was a problem because these people that, believed in God, they made it harder for other people to believe in God. And I think if you really do want to know God and understand God, you should read the full context of the Bible instead of, I don't know where you're getting your sources from, but you should actually read it. Because if you can read the scripture, you create light and darkness, you create evil and good. And you should also know that he created a heaven as well for when all this is done. So are you just focusing on negativity side of it, or like what's going on? Because when God say that verse, he's letting you know he's sovereign. He himself control all things. Not that he's in for it for evil. God, he doesn't even take pleasure in judging the wicked people. He just wished they were never wicked to begin with. God never told Adam and Eve to eat of the tree of good and evil. That was all based on free will. And eternity is not an idea that I have. This is something that's in the Bible that God promises to you, right? So I can't necessarily say that this is my idea. But I don't want to make it any longer. I thank you for responding, and hopefully we can talk more.